Hello, I'm Keith McDonald, nicknamed Killer Keith. Been hunting my whole life, 45, 50 years, deer hunting, bear hunting, moose hunting, turkey hunting, you name it, I've hunted it. I'm a licensed Maine guide. I've hunted Alaska, I've hunted Canada, I've hunted Newfoundland. I've been everywhere hunting. I've done a lot of scouting over the years. And all you're doing is trying to go out and look for deer sign. See where they're traveling, because deer are they're gonna find a place to bed down, sleep. Then they're gonna have a travel route from where they're sleeping to where they're eating. And so they're gonna leave tracks. So you gotta figure out where they're bedded, where they're feeding, and how they're traveling back and forth. So if you're gonna hunt, it tells you where to sit. And there's a lot more to it than most people think. I believe wholehearted. You can over-scout an area to the point where you drive the deer out of it. Very easy to do. So you got to be careful when you're scouting. And people say, well, okay, I see beds. There's deer. They find deer beds. They say, okay, this is a deer bed. Well, there are night beds and day beds, and there's a difference. You go into some of the grown-up fields in northern Maine, and maybe an orchard behind the field, and there's grass out there that they don't mow, and so you'll see a nice, distinct deer bed right out in the middle of a field. There's a pretty good chance that's a nighttime bed, not a daytime bed. So you're not going to find the deer bedded down in the middle of that field in the daytime. So you're going to find a different place. It might be a spruce thicket that's a quarter-mile behind the field where they're coming out to the field to feed on maybe a little clumps of clover or apple orchards or whatever they're going to feed on. The trick is to scout around, find where they're bedded morning and evening, and then pick a spot to sit. This is where I'm going to sit. Watch for these deer. And you pick a spot where you can get to it and in and out without disturbing the deer. It doesn't do any good to sit right on the deer's run. Within 2 days, they know you're there, they don't come there anymore, they go somewhere else. So they become hunter wiry, they get spooked, then they go nocturnal. Deer tend to be nocturnal anyway. And the least pressure you put on them, they go nocturnal. And you're not going to see them during the daylight until the rut comes out. And that's the time to hunt anyway. A lot of times you're looking for big deer. Of course, big tracks mean big deer. Or you're looking for scrapes where they'll scrape the ground. They'll scrape a circle, maybe 4-foot circle, and it's a breeding area where they'll scrape it all the leaves off, and it's bare ground, and they'll urinate on it. And that's them leaving their scent marker for the other deer around to know that, hey, I'm boss here, and this is what I'm going to do is take care of all the ladies in the area. So I look for those things. Or when they rub their horns on the trees, they take all the bark off the trees and everything, so you look for some of that. Droppings is another thing, because deer leave droppings. They got to go to the bathroom, they leave droppings. I get excited if I start seeing lots of droppings around. I know this all right, nice fresh droppings, lots of piles here and there. Okay, deer are staying right here, living right in this area. So now I got to be very careful I don't spook them out of there.